Howdy. Hi. Hello. Welcome to a multi-purpose channel update video. Obviously, the last video, well, not the last video, but the Team Fortress 2 video obviously blew up. Almost quadrupled my subscriber count, over 8 times the amount of views of my now second most viewed video within a week. Obviously, it was a big deal. It's a big step forward for me and my channel. So, yeah, I have a few things that I want to mention and a few concepts that I want to introduce to my new subscribers, I guess. Let's get the fun part out of the way right away. Subscriber milestones. For subscriber milestones on this channel, I make food now because there was a huge boost in subscriber numbers. I actually passed 2 thresholds that I planned out in advance for milestone videos. The first being 250, which the planned food item for that would be a special house blend Italian herbal tea. And my 420 subscriber special, which would be a chicken breast recipe reminiscent of my ancestors. So no sense in delaying it. Roll the f***ing footage of me making the food. Let's start with the tea. As I mentioned, this is a home blend featuring basil, oregano, thyme, coriander seed, tarragon, and a bay leaf. It smells like a fucking pizza. It doesn't have a very strong taste. I did let it sit for a decent while, and it's warm enough to chug now, or cooled off enough to chug if I wanted to. So it's hard to describe the flavor of it because it's very subtle. It's not bad. It's significantly better than I thought it would be, because if you haven't figured it out by now, the point of the food videos is not to be good but to be disgusting and torment myself. But this This isn't that bad. This is kind of weak, honestly. Other than like the twinge of oregano and basil that you get from it, which is a little off-putting but not necessarily bad, it's kind of got just a nice, light, almost lemony flavor to it. Now, I know nothing about tea. I just thought, haha, funny Italian herbs that you use in cooking as a tea, because obviously those aren't tea leaves. Well, maybe they are tea leaves, because honestly this tastes like a normal-ass tea blend base. There's nothing that's like too strange about this, or weird. This is the chicken breast. Boiled? Yep, just boiled. With a single twist of salt. That's it. It's, as you might expect, it is quite chewy. Is it good? No. But is it horrible? Absolutely not. It's just, it tastes like, it's still chicken, you know? Like, it's not like it's raw, it's just prepared in a lousy way. It's just lousy chicken. It's not like offensive. It just tastes like, it honestly just tastes like unseasoned KFC. You know, just low quality chicken. Well, that was honestly kind of underwhelming. In the middle of the chicken breast, there was like a little juicy spot, like, you know, because it was cooked properly instead of overcooked. The chicken breast was frozen, and I honestly didn't care enough to monitor it to make sure it's perfectly cooked, so sure, it was a little overcooked. Or whatever, I don't know. It was fine. It was fine. If that's the only way you could cook your chicken, that's whatever, fine. Like, not the end of the world. It was a meal, I guess. Ironically, it did pair quite well with the tea, because, you know, it's literally fucking seasoning as a tea. You know, with the aftertastes mixed together, you could almost trick your brain into thinking you had an actually decently made chicken breast. Either way, thank you for 420 subscribers and 250 subscribers, and I think we are currently at 438. So thank you for that. I really can't express how cool it is to just have people interested in watching my content, and now, more than ever, it is very clearly majority people who found me just through my content and enjoy it for what it is and are just here to support me because they like me as a person, you know? And I find that really cool. Ever since I started this whole thing, I've always had the idea that I wanted people to subscribe to me for my content, and I wouldn't want anyone to watch me for any reason other than they like my content. So seeing this great surge of people who I know for a fact are here just because of my content, it feels good. It feels good. I won't lie. It feels nice. When that whole video blew up, holy shit, dude, I was staring at the ceiling for like 2 days straight. I just could not comprehend it. Like, those numbers, I mean, compared to other YouTubers, yeah, they're not the biggest, but to me, holy shit, dude. Like, there are more people who have viewed that One Team Fortress 2 video than people who live in my hometown. It's insane to me. And if you just take the impressions, which is the number of people who have seen the video on the side or whatever, and they're recommended, and not clicked on it, and just had the option to click on it, like, wow, that's a lot of fucking people who potentially know my content exists. Like, there's people who are like 2-3 Kevin Bacon steps away from me, degrees of separation or whatever, who have heard of my video. Like, a friend of a friend of a friend will say, oh hey, I seen this video in my recommend channel, and it's just mind-blowing to me how some things just can take off like that. I appreciate the kind words that go with them as well. Obviously I'm not perfect, but obviously I do think that I am deserving of some sort of praise, not to toot my own horn, but I've worked hard. I've worked hard. I mentioned it in the video briefly and on my social medias a lot, but that thing took me 3 months of work. And like, if that's not my magnum opus at this point, well, I don't know what is. And the funny thing is, I still think I could do better. And I know I'll do better, and I will keep doing this, because that's what it's all about. I want to keep doing this. I'm passionate about this, and I want, you know, I'm gonna do this whether people view it or not. It's just like, it's really nice to know in my heart that if I put the effort in, I can be rewarded for it. Potentially. The fucking YouTube algorithm is a mystery to everyone, but, you know. Hope the audio quality isn't too horrible, by the way. I'm literally just filming this in my bedroom, and like, it's literally just plugged in, it's my phone like in my bedroom, so it's no, I don't have studio quality for my bedrooms yet. So, to address, another thing I wanted to address is just to everyone who subscribed from the Team Fortress 2 video, welcome, I guess. Hi. So I just want everyone to be on the same level. That type of video is not going to be the quality I'm going to be putting out every time. Don't get me wrong, I love making videos and I love putting that much effort into videos. I'm like seriously passionate about this shit. It's just that shit burns me out. And if I put that much effort into every video I make, I'd never get to talk about a lot of the stuff I want to talk about. And to be quite honest, some of the stuff I want to talk about is just not deserving of that level of quality, so I'm just one person, you know? So I gotta make sacrifices somewhere. So it's either make 3 or 4 videos a year that are like super high quality, or just have to, you know, dial back for some videos, and that's what the Yellow Banner series is for. It's just basically rant-style, general game design topics that I want to talk about, that I have ideas running around my head in. The One Take Yellow Banner series here is my second best quality, if you ask me, of series. The Purple Banner, which is What the Hell Is and Why Should You Care, up here, this is like, those are my babies. That I will spend day and night making sure every little detail is as perfect as it can be. Those are my fucking passion projects, okay? Like, you're not gonna be able to get them all the time, unfortunately, but, you know. All these are obviously the ones that you're here for. Obviously. Unfortunately, they aren't going to come all the time, or very frequently at all. But they will still come. I'm still going to make them. Don't worry, it's just, like I said, time put in versus output. Gotta balance it out somehow. And these are still good quality, don't get me wrong. I'm still proud of these. It's just nowhere near the same level as this. And then I have other series. Such as my Pink Banner series, which really I call a series, but only has 2 videos in them at the moment, that are basically just, they're like Yellow series, except more emotionally focused, and often goes into spoiler territory. They're like, if you're really interested in the subject I talk about, and you know, you have consumed the product yourself, it's like an emotional deep dive for people who've already experienced whatever media I'm discussing in the Pink Banner series. Let's wipe these off. Then we have the Blue Banner series, which is Best of the Best, which for now is just basically top 10 of the year whatevers. It's a nice opportunity to talk about games I've been playing without having to, you know, make dedicated videos for each one. Because, you know, if I'm not going to make a dedicated video for a game if I can only talk about it for 2 minutes, you know? But there's still games that I play that I think are worth talking about and discussing that just don't have enough meat on their bones or ideas in my head to make a full-length video. And like I said, time spent versus output. And basically, anytime I'm reviewing or talking about multiple games in a single video, it will be in this Blue Banner series. Best of the best. What else do I have? I have Thinking Critically, the Red Banners, which only one of as of late, or as of now, but those are basically game reviews that aren't necessarily entirely positive, like the What the Hell Is and Why Should You Care, aka Withwasick. It's canonically WTHWSYC, Withwasick. That's the purple banner. Thinking Critically is not necessarily entirely negative, but I think this game is interesting because of what it fails at doing compared to what it wants to do. You know, thinking critically, like mixed reviews, like it fails in interesting ways. The only video I have up now, as you can see there, is for Sonic Mania, but I have others planned as well. And I want to make it clear that these are always made with love and not hate. It's not an angry rap rant about how you should hate whatever game is being covered. It's just why I personally think it could have done better than what it did. Do I have anything else? The most plentiful, other than the one take, actually I don't even know if that's true yet, but the orange banner. Basically, live recorded footage of games edited down into Let's Plays or whatever you want to call them. Recently I've just been focusing on my DDW series, DDW Fan Club Plays, which is just Mario Party. DDW standing for Damn Daniel Wednesday, don't worry about why it's called that. It's just me and my friends playing Mario Party, and they are very easy videos to make. You don't have to watch them if you don't want to. I know I'm not the most charismatic person in live commentary. This fucking video itself is probably boring as shit. Either way, it's just see the orange banner as like bonus content. They take like an afternoon to make, other than the fucking time it takes to record it. It takes like an hour and a half to 2 hours to record each episode, and then I spend like an afternoon editing it, and it's just up. It's like, it's absolutely not the focus of this channel, and it's absolutely just bonus. One day when I have the means to do so, I would like to have a second channel that's dedicated to just gameplay highlights or whatever, but as it stands now, I don't want to, you know, spread myself too thin. I don't want to have 2 or 3 different YouTube channels all being run at once with different focuses or whatever, because again, it's just me, and I want to be able to, you know, I don't want it to make it feel like I'm ignoring one thing and focusing on another thing. So in terms of this YouTube channel, I'm putting everything on the main channel for now, everything that's highly edited, of course, or at the very least entertaining enough to be on the main channel, whatever. And I'm really good at wording things. For now, everything's just going to be on one channel. And if you don't want to see the stuff that you don't care about, I get that. I have unsubscribed from people because I only care about one series of theirs and they have multiple things going on. And like, if you aren't down for seeing that shit in your sub feed, it's fine. Unsub. I'm not going to be personally offended if you're only here for Withwasick. I just want to make it clear that all these types of videos are going to be, you know, on my channel. So in terms of quality, the videos will probably go in order. Withwasick, obviously, purple banner. Then Thinking Critically, red banner. Then probably One Take / Best of the Best, yellow and blue respectively, and then orange banner. Oh, then pink banner, then orange banner. So there you go, there's your viewing guide. I would say my core content focuses on the top three, purple, yellow, and red. I hope that these hand motions are lining up to where I want them to be, but whatever. Whatever, I'll let editing me figure it out. I guess let's talk about changes that could potentially be made to this channel as it grows, because up until the Team Fortress 2 video, it was like, I don't know how big this channel is going to go. I don't know how far it's going to go. I don't know if it'll take off the ground, but I made the videos because I wanted to, you know? It's always been about passion. It's about me wanting to make them, and that's why I make them. And I plan on it always what's going to be the case. I don't want to make videos for the sake of making, you know, being a big YouTube star or whatever. So, looking forward, seeing as growth on social media tends to be exponential, but assuming that I get another, you know, surge of followers or whatever, or if I, God forbid, even get to the point where I'm making money off of these videos, I want to lay some ground rules. I consider myself to be someone with a lot of integrity, especially with artistic integrity. First of all, I only will do ads if it's a product or a brand that I can personally vouch for, like something I would actually use in my daily life. So, no fucking Raid Shadow Legends, because I'm not playing mobile games and I don't want to advertise that shit to my viewers. And the videos are always going to be from my heart. They're not, I don't want to delve into clickbaity shit. I don't want to let my quality deteriorate. Do cheap fucking easy videos or whatever. Video topics, I should say. Basically what I'm saying is I only ever want the channel to go up from here in quality. And I don't want my viewers to have to pay because of me growing or whatever, you know? My own passion will always come first. So, I guess just, you don't have to worry about it, but I doubt anyone's really worrying about it. I don't know, it's just something I want to put out there. I will always prioritize video quality and passion before anything else. With that being said, you know, I plan on only getting better as I grow, and how I will grow, other than, you know, just me doing my thing, is somewhat dependent on you guys, the viewers. Sorry. As I mentioned before briefly, growth on social media tends to be exponential, and the reason for that is, well, it's just the way that the algorithms work. The more activity you get, the more your stuff will be shared. And the more your stuff is getting shared, the more activity it gets, and it kind of just snowballs like that. This is all to say that if you want to help me grow, which, if you do, I'm happy, I appreciate it. The best thing you could do for me is, first of all, share my videos to people who you think would enjoy my content. Like I said before, I don't want people subscribing to me just because they like me as a person. I want my audience to be people who actually enjoy the content I make, primarily. So share videos. I know this is like the most fucking overplayed thing on YouTube, but like, subscribe, comment on the videos. And I hate saying that, and I really, really don't want to shoehorn that into my videos. It's so fucking overplayed, and you guys know it, and I know it, and it's just, if you do those things, like, comment, subscribe, my videos get picked up by the algorithm more. It's this fucking... Basically, you guys have to choose to boost my videos up by engaging with it, meaning liking and commenting. You can only subscribe once, so once you're subscribed or whatever. But sharing my videos, great. Commenting on my videos, amazing. Even if the comment has nothing to do with the video, even if it's just... The comment doesn't have to be anything, you know? It just... As long as the comment gets commented, that's all that, YouTube cares about. So those are the two main things that you could do to help me out if you want to see me grow. In terms of financial stuff, I don't want to ask for any Patreon support or whatever, or donations or whatever, until I feel like I'm big enough to warrant that, you know? I'm not gonna start shoving Patreons in everyone's faces, just because, you know, one video blew up or whatever. That's in the future, we don't have to worry about it now. Just, if you want to see me succeed, just share the video, like and comment and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Another thing you could do if you, you know, like my content, check me out on my other socials. YouTube's the primary thing I do. I will very occasionally stream on Twitch, very occasionally. You know, maybe it'll be less occasionally and more regular once audience numbers get bigger. But for now, it's just whenever I feel like it, which is usually like once every couple months or so. And my Twitter, that's probably the social media platform I post the most on. It's, you know, Twitter's my favorite place to tweet and stuff. I generally try to stay off social media these days because it is just a time sink that provides almost no benefit. But either way, if you want to see me say stupid things or say stupid opinions or get stupid updates about my stupid videos, Twitter is probably one of the best ways to go. I also have a Discord server, publicly open. It's more active than you think it would be for someone of my following. Like, we get daily conversations and stuff going on, so Discord exists. I'm in there all the time. You could talk to me personally, you could talk to some friends that I've made through the internet and friends that I've made through the internet, which is wild to say out loud still. I got an AMA channel, Ask Me Anything channel, so if you have any questions for me, put them there. I would like to do an AMA video one day, but I don't think there's enough questions that are going to come in to warrant it at this point, but yeah, just join that if you want. If you want it, and there's roles there, optional, completely optional roles for Twitch and YouTube video notifications, so you'll know when I'm going live, when I rarely go live, and you'll also be notified when new videos come out within probably 30 minutes, because let's be honest, I forget sometimes. And then tertiarily, I have Instagram, barely post on there. Tumblr, almost never post on there. But, I mean, hey, I might, you know, one day. It's like they exist if you want. If that's what you prefer, I got those. Again, only follow if you feel like it. I will not be offended if you don't like seeing my stupid fucking tweets on your feed. Just if you want. I'm not trying to push anyone into doing it. If you want. That's the baseline here. Do it if you want. I'm putting it out here if you want. Got it? If you want. I've introduced my YouTube channel. Let's introduce the person behind it. Hi, I'm youtube.com/propeller_duck. As I mentioned, this channel is made by me, and pretty much only me. Most of the videos I am just talking out of my ass based off my own personal experiences. I obviously have help from time to time from people, my friends online, and in real life. But 99% of it is just from me. So hi, you might want to get to know me a little bit. I'm not used to introducing myself yet, I'll admit that, but my name is Marceline, my pronouns are she, they, and I am a trans woman. So, obviously there may be a little bit of vocal changes in the future. I am still early in the process, I will admit. I wasn't living in the safest space until recently, so I don't want to get all emotional up in here. I don't need anyone pitying me or whatever. Just want to make it known, want to make it clear, I'm trans. Just putting that out there. Early transitioning, whatever. You get the point, you're not stupid. I am 5'13", French Canadian. Generally consider myself punk. mentally ill, but hey, who isn't these days? Again, I don't put that out there to warrant any pity or comments. I'm just making it known. I guess I could talk about media that I like. Obviously behind me you could see some examples. I do want to talk about it a little bit more in depth because, hey, this is just stuff I can buy, right? It doesn't necessarily indicate my entire tastes. Obviously we got the Undertale, Celeste, Persona 5, one-shot posters on the album side. I don't know if they're even in screen, but Radiohead by Kid A by Radiohead, Scumfuck Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator, Green Day's American Idiot, Igor by Tyler the Creator again, and 2112 by Rush. I don't know if that one's even in camera, but hey. Oh, and the plushies, we got Nico One Shot, Kirby, Polo, Puma, Cherna. That fucking thing. Ori, and the owl, who I cannot for the life of me remember the name of right now, from Ori and the Blind Forest, or Ori duo of games, Anna, and Hourglass Dog, Hatsune Miku. Of course, this is just tip of the iceberg. My favorite game ever, Celeste. My favorite musics, I don't know, I'm a little bit weird when it comes to music, but this is just a taste. I generally, when it comes to music, look for interesting sounds. I like a variety, I'll just say that. I especially like punk sounds, anything that's like acid jazz, fusion kind of stuff. Lately, I've been listening to a lot of psych rock, specifically King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. They're one of my favorite bands. Actually, I could just list off a bunch of my favorite bands right now. Tally Hall, Lemon Demon, what can I say? King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, Green Day, Tyler the Creator, obviously, Twerp, that's TWRP, Twerp, 100 Gex. Listen, I listen to a lot of music, okay? Just fucking, this is just all the artists that are on my playlist right now. Some of my favorite albums I'll put up on screen right now. You know, I'm not really an album listener, so it's a little bit biased, but hey, that should give you an idea at least. Games. I hate video games. As I said before, Celeste, favorite. I'm a huge fan of platformers, but honestly, I'll play mostly anything. I really don't have any hard limits for what I'll play, other than maybe like sports simulation and high investment online sort of things, like fucking, I don't know, a lot of MMOs or Destiny 2 or whatever. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, these are what I have listed as my favorite games on my Steam profile, so that should give you at least an idea as well. Movies, I don't watch movies much. In fact, pick some as my favorites though. Fight Club, generic answer. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, last generic answer. I don't know, man, if you want to know more specifics, just, again, best way to talk to me is through my Discord, if you don't have Discord for some reason in current year. Twitter DMs are open, Instagram DMs are technically also open, but you know, I prefer Twitter or Discord. Yeah, I'm happy to give answers to obviously not self-doxing kind of stuff. I guess I could like talk about my personal philosophies. Obviously, variety, spice of life. I go with that a lot. Quote I really like is, "I'm human, I am immense." I can't remember it specifically. I'll put it on screen. And you know, in life, I just try to make life more interesting and positive for everyone, including myself. Try to keep things lighthearted. Don't take life too seriously. I have a rule: if it's funny, it's therefore required. And the stupider the idea, the better of an idea it is. Really great way to live your life by, personally. Just never stop being creative. Never stop being you. Be interesting. Don't be afraid. to be interesting or weird or whatever. Social judgment is fucking stupid, so do whatever the hell you want. Yeah, just always continue to try to improve yourself and be true to yourself or whatever. And, yeah. I feel like that gives you a kind of idea of who I am as a person. One last thing I guess I want to touch on is collaboration kind of things. I mean, I'm open to collaboration if I think your content is cool. If we have obviously some sort of common ground and we could get along, I'm open to collaboration. Just hit me up. If you want to hire me as an editor, please. I need money. I'm jobless. I rambled for so long that my phone fucking died while I was recording. I think all I said that got cut off was I have a couple of videos that are going to come out soon, and even if I'm not uploading, I'm probably working on some sort of project. So don't take dry spells as me being disappearing off the planet. It's usually just I'm working on something else, you know? Yeah, I'll have a video up within a couple days. It's just a fucking VOD highlight. Mario Party, like I was talking about before. And yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. Hopefully this video was informative to the people who are wondering. It's probably not really necessary to sit down for a fucking hour and just ramble about this stuff, but hey, I like to be clear and open to just in general, honestly. I'm kind of just an open book in general, but hey, I appreciate every single one of you who watched or subscribed or commented, all of that stuff. I appreciate the kind words on the last video immensely. I'm just gonna keep chugging forward, and yeah, I hope to see you soon.